I'm pretty certain that there's a lot of Doctor Who fans out there who will like to call themselves collectors. All it takes is searching the term Doctor Who collection on YouTube, and there you go. What do you know? You have lots of fantastic WhoTubers out there making collection videos. And if you've been following me, then you'll know that I've collected the odd bit of merchandise here and there when it comes to Doctor Who. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about what I consider to be some of my most treasured pieces of merchandise when it comes to Doctor Who. And this is in no particular order. This isn't a ranking or anything like that. What I've done is I've narrowed it down to 3 different items because I couldn't pick one. That way I thought, well, I might as well talk to you about all 3 of the items instead of just talking about one and leaving the other 2 out. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with this. So starting off with the first item, and this item was one that I got back in Christmas 2005. And it was the RC Dalek with lights and sound effects. Back in 2005, this was the year when I got into Doctor Who. Series 1, as some of you may know, it blew me away and I was just hooked after that. I remember opening it up and I remember feeling like, wow, I have my own Dalek now. And I just remember playing with it for the whole of Christmas Day. I don't even think I was that bothered about anything else that I got on that day, if I was particularly honest with you. It was such a great day. It was the first proper Doctor Who themed Christmas that I ever had. We had Doctor Who coming on later that day with the Christmas Invasion. Such a good Christmas for the 10-year-old me. It was such a good gift, this, and it proves because a lot of people did like this, because my review that I did for this particular toy quite a number of years ago now, it's gained quite the viewership. So to all of you who watched that video, who are still watching all these years later, and coincidentally is watching this video right now, I'd like to say thank you for watching that video, and thank you for watching this video as well. And I might as well say, in the middle of the video, subscribe for more Doctor Who YouTube videos on this channel. I remember getting him out on the road that I live on, and people walked past and they were like, oh my god, it's a Dalek. They knew exactly what it was and they were just mesmerised by this present that I got. No one that I know of on my street owns this. I was the only one who got this. Everyone was just gawping at it. Getting the Dalek to say all of those phrases, it was just ingenious. This was my favourite Christmas present from 2005, bar none. The reason why it's one of my most treasured possessions is because of all the nostalgia, all of the memories. I remember so many things from that Christmas because of that Dalek. I play with it every day, and I remember even the following Christmas I put it beside my Christmas tree, decorated it with baubles and tinsel, and it just looked like it was meant to be part of the decorations. Every now and again I still get it out of storage just to play around with it, and it just evokes so many happy memories. If there's one regret I have, I wish that I got him some friends to join him. I wish that I got a Dalek Sec, a Supreme Dalek to go along with him, and dare I say it, even some of the Product Enterprises Daleks that were released in the early 2000s. For the time being though, this guy has been on his own, and he still is on his own. Maybe one day, eh? The next item is an exclusive which I have never ever shown to you on this channel. This is something which is very, very special to me. It is the Doctor Who Series 1 box set, still sealed. This, of course, is the original big massive TARDIS set, which was released back in 2005. It was the first ever new series box set to ever be released. And the reason I have this is because my auntie got it from Amazon, and a few years later she found that she never got around to watching it, and because she knew that I was a huge Doctor Who fan, she gave it to me, and it's something which I'll cherish forever, and I have still kept it sealed in a box simply because I already do own Series 1, and I thought that maybe in a few years' time it could be a very rare item. I mean, I think it is quite a rare item now because Series 1 has been released numerous times ever since, including steelbooks and Blu-ray. Looking at this set, it just looks absolutely enormous. I know that it's got all the episodes on there, but it even had all of the episodes of Doctor Who Confidential on there as well, which is really good. Have you got this set? I would really like to know if anyone out there has still got this set in their collection. The last item which I'm going to talk to you about today is something which to some people may not seem all that significant, but to me it is. It's Doctor Who The Last Adventure. Now, I have the physical version of this, and for all of you Big Finish fans who are aficionados on this sort of thing, then you will know that this was a limited release. It was only limited to 10,000, and I managed to get a copy, and the circumstances surrounding this are absolutely surreal. I can imagine an item like this these days will be going for huge amounts of money on eBay, and I suppose it might be similar with the other item I mentioned earlier, the Series 1 box set. I can really imagine that because this was a limited release, and yeah, it could be going for hundreds of pounds for all I know. But I want to pose the question for you. I want to ask you before I tell you the answer. I'm going to give you a few moments to guess. How much do you think I paid with my own bank balance for this set? Have a guess. The answer is absolutely nothing.
What?
Now you're probably thinking, oh, so his parents must have given it him as a gift. Nope. I could tell you that my mum or dad, they didn't give me this as a gift. In fact, no one gave me this as a gift. This is an item that I chose myself. I bought it on Amazon for free. But how did I buy it for free? I had a voucher given to me. You're probably sitting there now thinking, well, that's fine, because lots of people get vouchers as gifts and stuff. So really, it could have been a gift, because the voucher is a gift. But the way that I got the voucher is the most significant part of the story, which is why I feel that this part of my merchandise is one of my most treasured ones, and it's simply because I got this as a graduation present, and it was not my family, none of my friends. It's from the university itself, and obviously they didn't handpick this. I chose this because I thought this was something I really wanted at the time. And this was back in 2016. So it was quite new out at this point. And the reason why all of this happened was because I earned this special achievement award for my course. Basically, the university told me that I was the best person on the history course that I did. I did a history degree at my university for 3 years, 3 painstaking years. I went through a lot of ups and downs. I won't go into too much detail. And when it got to the graduation ceremony, I was just grateful that I was graduating with a degree. At that ceremony, at this moment in time, when I look back on it, it was the best day in my life, bar none. And not only getting a degree, but to hear my name also being called out for like this bit of recognition, to be given the course achievement award, and there was hundreds and hundreds of people, and it was my name. It was me. Out of all of those hundreds of people, I was the one who got the reward. And it's not something that I brag on about. It's not something that's defined me as a person. It's not something who I go around telling everyone about. I mean, it's not something I've told all of you about on my YouTube channel. 4 years later, here we are. I'm finally telling you this is something which happened, and it's one of those slow motion moments where I was going up the stage. I knew that my name was going to get read out because I knew that I was about to get handed my diploma. But then there was a delay, and I thought, what's going on here? Am I going to get my degree or what? Is something wrong? And the reason there was a delay was because they wanted to say that I also had the Special Achievement Award. And if there's anyone I want to thank, it's the people who were my lecturers at university. They recognised the amount of time and effort that I put into my course, into my degree, because there was a lot of ups and downs, huge ups and downs. It was an emotional roller coaster, and to get to that moment, it was the most fulfilling moment I think I ever had. Having this in my collection, one of the rare pieces of merchandise. To some, it may not be a big deal at all, but to me it is, because of the personal journey that got me there. And some might say, oh, you could have chosen something else. But honestly, just at that time, I wanted this. There's not a moment that goes by that I regret it. And it's a good moment to look back on, especially with what has gone on this year with all of the doom and gloom. So there you have it. Those are my treasured merchandise when it comes to Doctor Who. Oh, and by the way, The Last Adventure, in case you're wondering, yeah, I absolutely bloody loved it. So that alone is another reason why it is such a special piece of merchandise, because Colin Baker got the exit for his Doctor that he has deserved. So yeah, thank you, Big Finish, and once again, thank you to the university for contributing to me getting this. And my next thank you is to all of you who sticked around to watch this video. What are your most treasured merchandise? I'd really love to know. Please leave a comment below and leave a like on the video. Let's help the YouTube algorithm. And once again, if you haven't already during this video, then please subscribe for more Doctor Who related videos, because it's going to get better from here. See you soon, everyone, and happy holidays.